What's going on YouTube? Urban Gun Reviews, and today on the channel we're doing a review of the Allen Axion electronic shooting muff. Let's get into it. Alright, so we're gonna take these out the pack real quick and cut that off. So let's take them out of here. Oh, I got stabbed by a staple. Couldn't make this no harder, could it? Alright, so nothing in there. Nothing that we need. Garbage. So let's get a look at these air muffs. That's what they look like. I'm assuming these are some type of hearing to help you hear better. See, we got Allen design on both ears. We got a leather headband at the top, and the inside we have these compartments for your AAA battery to go into, and that is for each air muff. So they require 2 AAA batteries. Alright, so just from the look of these, they seem like a really nice pair. Your air muff is adjustable. Your headband is adjustable on both sides. So for, you know, you people with the big heads, the watermelon heads, and then you people with the small little lemon heads, it'll work for both of you. Alright. So you got your volume up and down on each cup, so they work independently. Okay, now let me tell you a couple little facts about these. I got these at my local Walmart. I got these for 38 bucks, something around there. I think it was 38, might have been 38, 39, 37, something like that. Oh Lord! Adjustable headband, noise reduction rating of 25 decibels. You got dynamic level sound compression, quad microphone, stereo sound, memory foam, padded ear cups, my bad. And it requires 2 AAA batteries not included, independent volume control, and increased hearing enhancements. So I'm gonna try these on. I'm gonna put 2 batteries in it, and I'm gonna try these on, and then we're gonna see what these is like real quick. Brother APX, first shots. Check it out. Live. There we go. So these are what they look like on my head, and I can tell as soon as I put them on that it's the noise canceling is working, because I can hear myself, but it's like a muffled sound, kind of sound like Shaq, like that's what it kind of sounds like, you know what I mean? So this is with them, they're both turned off right now, and it sounds like it's really canceling a lot of the noise around me. So I'm gonna turn them on real quick and see if I can hear a difference. And wow, as soon as you turn them on, it sounds like it still kind of has that muffle, like woo, 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 you know, like that, but I can hear words clearly, you know what I mean? So it's like, excuse me, it's like having a microphone, like somebody's talking to me on a microphone through through my headset. That's what it sounds like. And like you can see it, like if you turn your head like that, like it's picking up both sides like independently, you know what I mean? So these are working so far pretty decent, but I'm gonna take them to the range and test them out, and then I'll give you my final thoughts on this product. As far as comfortability goes, these are really comfortable. I tried to keep it with the hat on, because usually when I'm at the range, I'll have a baseball cap on or something. I have my GoPro on and stuff like that. So I think they're just big enough to fit my head and my hat and the GoPro at the same time. So as far as comfort goes, these fit really good and they fit well. So I'm not having a problem as far as comfort goes. Style, I think that they look good. They look like a quality headset. They don't look cheap. They don't feel cheaply made. I've never really heard of the Allen brand, but like I said, all in all, so far these are a good headset. I'm going to also keep track of how long the battery lasts in these. One thing that kind of is, I don't want to say negative, but I just feel that when you have independent volumes, that how do you know that your volumes are at the same level? You know what I mean? So one could be higher than the other. You know, they might not be equal, and that's just a problem that, you know, I don't know if it's a problem, but it's just a situation where I feel like sometimes their volumes might not be equal on both sides. Also, being that they both work independently, they both have their own separate batteries. So you might want to keep a spare, set of batteries, which you usually, if I start with 2 brand new batteries and I put them in a device and the one side starts dying, I'll just take them both out, replace them both, because there's no point of me just changing one because then the other one dies. So I'd rather get rid of both of them at the same time, start fresh. So I kind of get a roundabout. If this one dies, I'm like, this one's gonna die pretty soon too. All right, so wrapping up this review, the Allen Axion, I think that's how you pronounce it, shooting muffs. These are a really quality pair of ear muffs, in my opinion. They work really good. They feel good, really comfortable. The cushion, you know what I mean? You don't get, fatigue from wearing them too long. You know, I've had these on for 3-4 hours at a time, you know what I mean, at the gun range. You can tell that they're working. You get a real, audible type sound. You know what I mean? When you turn them on, you can hear that the, the noise canceling feature or whatever that it is, that it's actually working. You know what I mean? So the only time that I really was like I need kind of more protection is when I shot my AR-15 in the gun range, in an indoor range. I kind of felt like my right ear, because at the time my battery had died too, and I didn't have any spare batteries. So one of my batteries had died, so the left ear was good, and the right ear I didn't have the battery for because it died. So my right ear was ringing like instantly, and I felt like I might need more protection, like maybe even like a little earplugs to put in and wear them with these at the same time, because the AR-15 was banging in the gun range, and it really like was ringing my ears. That's the only time that I ever had, I guess, an issue with these. Any other time I use these at the range, they work with no problems. I had no issues. Like I said, you can hear your surroundings with these. They amplify your surroundings, so if somebody's talking to you, you'll be able to hear it. When the shells hit the ground, you'll be able to hear it. So it gives you a really good sound. Like I said, they're solid, really comfortable, and the only knocks that I would have on it is I don't like the the battery life. There's two things I don't like about it. Battery life is one of them. I've worn these probably about my last 10-15 trips to the range, and I've had to change the batteries out at least 3 times. And one of the reasons, which is my second reason why I don't like it, second dislike I should say, about these earphones, is that when they're in my bag, they accidentally get turned on. Like, these buttons are really easy just to accidentally turn on. So that's happened several times where I went get them out my bag to use them at the range, went to turn them on, it was already on, battery was dead. So that's never good. They still work when the battery's dead, but you just don't get like the amplified sound to where like you hear more of your surroundings and stuff like that. You don't get that, but it still will protect your ears. But besides those two features, them two things, that's the only thing I really don't like. I wish they were rechargeable, so then you wouldn't have to worry about batteries and ban AAA batteries all the time. So if it was rechargeable, you wouldn't have that issue. But I mean, these are a cheaper pair for under $40 at Walmart. I just picked them up because I was out, and you know, I can't complain. They work, and they're a pretty decent pair of headphones for the price. So if you're in the market for a cheaper pair of shooting muffs, definitely check these out. You can find them on walmart.com. I'll put a link in the description. It might be sold at your local Walmart, I don't know, but definitely check out their website. And I mean, they're a quality pair, so grab you a pair if you're looking for some. But it's Urban Gun Reviews. If this video helped you in any way, let me know by clicking the thumbs up. If you're not subscribed to the channel, you can do that easily by clicking on the AR-15 in the bottom right hand corner of your screen. If you're not following me on all my social media sites, you can do that by clicking the links in the description. And as always, people, stay blessed, stay strapped.